Hey superstars, it's your girl Malika, aka Ms. Magic, back with another video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when I do post another video. Alright, so we are going to get straight into this video. So it has been so much talk about relaxers lately in the African American culture, in the community. A lot of naturals are going back to relaxers. There's been some controversy about it. There's even been some cancer scares about it, some causes of cancer scares. But today, that's not what we're talking about. We are going back, and there has been some talk about the little girls that have been on the box relaxer. And I'm not even saying little girls because it's some grown women too. But where are they? What are they doing now? What's going on? There was even an article about relaxed girls on the boxes that hadn't even been relaxed. That was actually their natural hair pressed out to make it look like they had a relaxer. Took the picture and told everybody it was a relaxer and they were on the boxes. But this is not about those girls, because all of these women actually had relaxers in their hair. They talk about their box, their being on the cover of the box, and this is what they had to say. So our first beauty is Shawn Smith, and she might be the most recognizable woman on the Perm Box. She was on the Oars Olive Oil Perm Box. When asked did she actually use the product, she said yes. The company had a top stylist prep me the night before for the actual photo shoot. They were also at the shoot to ensure that all of the products were used. I used both the relaxer and the olive oil. Then she was asked what she's doing now. And she said it wasn't until about 10 to 12 years ago that the natural hair became acceptable and trendy. I've always believed in hair care, so at the time I enjoyed being relaxed. She later affirmed, I would never ever go back to the creamy crack. I've learned to embrace my frizz, the bigger the better. But I've also learned to manage my hair and plan for my wash days. I alternate between a few styles and it works for me. I think the biggest thing for me is to be okay with not having every strand in place. Girl, you sound just like me. That's just how I feel. Like, this is the frizz. My hair is all over the place, but I love it. Our second beauty is Natalie Getthrough, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. She was on the Dark and Lovely Beautiful Beginnings box. She is from Johannesburg, and she was only 4 years old when she was asked to model for Dark and Lovely Beautiful Beginnings. Her mother worked at L'Oreal, so, I mean, it just seemed natural. Getthrough is also one of the women who definitely had a relaxer. She said when she looked at the viral Twitter video who had actually stated that the perms were not used on the girl, she was kind of upset. She said a lot of young girls looked at a relaxer box as hair inspo and relaxed their hair thinking that was the one way they were going to achieve their hairstyle, when in fact it wasn't the case at all. It's dangerous and dishonest marketing, Getthrough said. Now, Getthrough, it definitely stopped relaxing her hair in 2018. I fell in love, she went on to say, I fell in love with doing different styles of the box braids, and I haven't looked back since. I have found that my hair has grown out longer and is healthier now that my hair is completely natural. Next up, we have the sister duo Aaliyah and Alexis Davis. They were actually scouted for the texturizing boxes in 2008 at Chuck E. Cheese. They were 8 years old at the time. Aaliyah quoted, getting perms definitely affected my curls. On top of that, I was also constantly straightening my hair. Now that I'm older, I think curly hair is beautiful and should be embraced, Aaliyah states. Perming stunted my natural hair journey, but at that age, I was willing to do whatever it took to have straight hair. It took a while for the perm to grow out, but once it did, I took it as an opportunity to train my natural hair. Since I've started embracing my natural hair, my confidence has grown so much. Alexis, her twin sister, states, perming stunted my natural hair journey, but at that age, I was willing to do whatever it took to have straight hair. It took a while for the perm to grow out, but once it did, I took it as an opportunity to train my natural hair. Since I've started embracing my natural hair, my confidence has grown so much. Aaliyah also states that I've learned how to train my hair by taking tips and tricks from various YouTube videos. Like everyone, I have bad hair days, but now I know how to manage my hair on the bad days. Our next beauty is Diamond Brock, and she was on the Just For Me texture softeners. Diamond Brock's mother started her modeling at just around 5 years old. When Diamond was asked how she felt about the thread on Twitter, she said, honestly, I'm happy for them. I personally wish I never had to put the perm in my head, only because it altered the way that my hair reacted to when it was being done. And I ended up having to use it for 11 years after that, simply because at the time there was no options of going back. She also states, for me, having a perm really did ruin the relationship between me and my hair. I was 6 years old when I got my first perm, and I continued to use them until I was about 16, 17 years old. So in all that time, I never got the chance to learn how to work with my natural hair. And now in my adulthood, I struggle with how to work with it. But since then, Brock has taken on her challenge, and she is on her natural hair journey. Our last beauty is Brenna Damerson, who was actually on the box with Brock. And she states that she definitely used the texturizer in her hair. Damerson said, it's a good feeling. My whole life I had been in a constant battle accepting my natural hair. When I look at my younger self on the box, it gives me a sense of pride that even at that young age, I was able to be an advocate for other young girls who might be feeling the same, and let them know that there are other people out there who look like them and face the same problems. Damerson did use the Just For Me texturizer softening for the campaign, and she was gifted with a large supply of it, so she used it. Damerson actually has never had a full perm. She only used the softener. She is definitely biracial, and she just grew tired of using the texturizers to loosen her curl and decided to start her natural hair journey. Alright, so that is some of the box relaxer girls that came forward and said they actually did use the product in their hair. They actually were relaxed. But what's amazing to me is that all of them are natural now. They ditched the relaxer, and they are all natural, and they're on their journey separately and learning how to work with their natural hair. I love it. Now let me make one thing clear. I am pro-choice. If you want to relax your hair, fine with that. Just do your research. What kind of relaxer will work best on your hair? It's a balance, because some relaxers are not for all people. You have to figure it out on your own. So I'm definitely pro-choice. But I love the fact that all of these young ladies came forward, admitted that they definitely used relaxer in their hair, and said the relaxer was not for them. So they went on their own natural hair journey. Now I'm going to tell you my story. Back in the day when I was in 8th grade and I had transitioned. I transitioned from a curly perm. I had a carefree curl in 7th grade. So I was transitioning to a relaxer. My mother took me to the hairstylist, and she relaxed my hair a few times, but the burning and the irritation and the sores and scalps in my hair was unbearable. So I basically looked into relaxing my own hair, and the only thing that was available at the time were the box relaxers on the shelf. So when I was getting one box relaxer, and it was Dark and Lovely, on the box it had a big promotion. It said a contest. Show your relaxed hair, take pictures, send it in, and you could be the next girl on the cover of the box. I wanted to be on that box so bad. I relaxed my hair. I got it straight. I had curling irons. I curled my hair, and it was so cute. I took about 20 to 30 pictures. I think at that time when it was the contest, it said send in about 5 pictures. So I had the pictures printed out at Walgreens. I sent the pictures with you had to write a letter of why you felt like you wanted to be on that box. And you couldn't tell me I was not going to be chosen to be on that relaxer box. Needless to say, I was never chosen to be on that relaxer box. But anyway, that's my story about my journey with box relaxers. And I had been relaxed previously for 20 years. I went natural about 10 years ago, and I will never ever go back to a perm, a relaxer, any of that. I love my natural hair. I love being able to be versatile and blow it out and curl it and do whatever heck I want and go back to my natural look. But anyway, that's my journey. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. Give me a big thumbs up and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted when I do post another video. All right, I hope to see you guys in past, present, and future videos. Love you guys. Bye.